husband.
You've done a great job, Neil.
It was bad.
Needs a mini beast like you do now. Bum, bum, bum,
It's
bum.
absolutely fantastic.
No, it's
The
brilliant.
little
With the
beast with Sandra at the wheels.
little Noddy Car, Sandra. How long have you had this now? I can't remember.
4 years coming up to the 5th year in the
Was it
summer.
5 years? The little Noddy Car, wasn't it? You picked it up as a little commuter car, didn't you? So we had a bit of chat about what car did you used to go into work with? I can't remember what car it was. Can you remember? Was it the devil car?
Mum's car for a long time.
He had a devil car. And then we decided, just to save money, to make it more economical, we looked at originally we thought about getting a smart car, and then the little Aygo come up.
Well, originally you were grumpy about it. You said, "Why have you done that?" And this one, I called it right. This has done me well, this one.
What's it done?
It's just done me well. It's just, I need maintenance, but not had any major issues with it.
No, it's done some
good.
mileage. You've been over to Lincolnshire several times, in it, haven't you? Well, more than several times probably.
Lucy moved house with it. That was challenging.
A new clutch put in it a year ago. Literally, just going up to the first anniversary of the new clutch. And I've cleaned it all out for you. Have a seat in your driver's seat, Sandra. It shows the inside. It's quite possibly the cleanest it's ever been, Sandra. You're not impressed by your balloting husband?
You've done a great job, Neil.
It was bad. It was really bad. What memories have you got, Sandra, of the Noddy Car?
Just it's been a pleasure to drive, really. It's just, and it's amazing what you can pack in when you need to for such a small car. It's just been really reliable. Not any big issues, just regular maintenance sort of stuff. We did get a new battery put in last year, didn't we? Because it was getting a bit iffy with the starting. It's been fine since. As we did have to get the clutch replaced. Otherwise, it's been just normal wear and tear stuff. It's been really reliable.
And so we did some
Some
calculations a couple of weeks ago that are roughly about 10,000 miles ish a year, roughly, sort of average mileage and everything.
Yeah.
Right, it's all nice and tidy. I'm glad it's all nice and tidy. It's yeah, we do like a nice, tidy and clean car, don't we, Sandra? We don't want boiled sweets in every nook and cranny, do we, Sandra? Once again, up with the larks. This shouldn't be happening, should it, Sandra? Like last time, up with the larks should have been the other day, shouldn't it? We're going to let people know what's happened. It's this should be the last time I'll be giving Sandra a lift into the metro station. What's up? What's happened, Sandra?
What's happening here is anyone that has an early start commute in January will get this. Neil's never done this since I've known him. Seems just beeping. Yeah, just even on a normal week, this week's exhausting because it's so dark and horrible.
No. Why am I giving you a lift?
Because you're a kind husband.
Who's made a boo-boo on their insurance? Who's cancelled their insurance early?
I thought I was doing
On a
the
Noddy
right
Car.
thing. But I wasn't doing the right thing.
Maybe we'll explain more tomorrow.
Maybe when I'm awake.
Sandra.
It is.
Today is going to be the day that we're going to get a car for you. By now, you should have somehow realised that you needed a beast. I don't believe that anybody needs a mini beast like you do now. Bum 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 bum. That beat. The word is on the street that the beast in your heart is out. I'm sure you've never heard it all before. That the Noddy Car is going out. I don't believe that anybody needs a mini beast like you do now. What are you picking up, Sandra?
It's trading day.
Well, we're picking up your mother. We're not going to tell people yet what you're picking up.
We're trading my mother in for another mother-in-law.
Noddy's going, and who's coming?
I don't know what I'm supposed to say now. I was like,
The mini beast. We always have a nickname for your cars, don't we?
should we go and get my mum and then take it from there?
Just made up a song.
It's quite in tune for you. I'm impressed.
It's in tune. I can't sing. You're all excited.
Very.
You're all giddy, aren't you? Yes, Sandra's never in her life ever early. She's notoriously late. Just like, wake up, what? We've got to get my mother. We've got an hour and a half. Yeah, but my mum's slow. I said, but she's not that slow.
Well, you said the other day to give you half an hour to get organised and get ready, so that's all I was doing.
Anyway, there is one consolation. It's light. Normally when you sat in the car with me, it's dark in the mornings.
It's been a very dark winter.
Picking Barbara up, and one of the interesting things that I'm doing now with the Honda, I showed you when we had a look at the car, this is the seats come up, and obviously with a wheelchair you normally have to collapse the whole thing up and try and get it into the boot. Now I don't know whether the front footrests are going to have to come up.
Probably.
But it's the first time we've done this, but all being well, if this will take a wheelchair, this will make life a lot easier. So that's really good, that. So we've got one seat down for Sandra, so she's got plenty of room, but without even touching the boot, and that just adds the wheelchair all fits in, doesn't it? How good is that? 2 days gonna. You all excited, Sandra? You're like a little girl going to a candy shop, aren't you?
I haven't driven it yet.
We call it sweet shops, not candy shop. Why do we call sweets candy? I want candy. Bow wow wow. So Sandra's a big day. Well, we're down in Timperley, aren't we, Sandra? With her mother. So Sandra's just back from a little test drive, and how was that, Sandra?
All good.
All good. Are you happy? You smiling?
It's nice being in a proper car again.
The little.
Proper car.
Did I call it the mini beast before?
Brakes are a little bit gritty at the moment, but it's not been driven much for a long time. So,
Yeah.
otherwise,
All right. Oh, the beast. Does it feel bigger?
yeah, it feels better sized, to be honest. Then it's just getting used to looking at the speedometer to the left rather than.
Oh yeah, it's in
front.
centre. Yeah, we'll have a look in the car in a minute. So again, one of the reasons we've gone for the beast, the mini beast, is the Aygo that Sandra had was great as a commute car, but as things have changed with Barbara and a wheelchair, it was a bit of a nightmare getting the wheelchair in the Aygo. And going forward onto our Lincolnshire journey, this will be a lot easier for Sandra and Barbara to be able to go out, and also hopefully to be able to carry a passenger without too many difficulties. Right, so the wheelchair fits in the back of this, and you've now got front seats, so it does fit in pretty perfect. I'm pretty pleased with that. Yeah, happy with that. We'll have a better look when we get home. So that was why
It's already.
we've gone for the bigger car.
Yeah, already an improvement.
A massive improvement.
As well.
No.
I'm not quite sure what that's for.
It's an old cigarette dumper, cigarette lighter, ashtray. Sorry, ashtray.
You could put a cup there.
Right. So I'm going to have a proper look at it and all the rest of it. So what do you think of the car so far, Barbara?
I think it's absolutely fantastic.
No, it's brilliant with the wheelchair and everything. And,
Just that side, it's easy to get into for me. Seatbelt runs smoothly, and it's easy to find here. Just everything about it.
Your seat's angled very far back at the moment.
But it's quite comfortable at that.
you can have a sleep.
Yeah.
So we'll go through some of the knick-knacks. Sorry, this is a sea of plastic, but what we haven't realised, we've only just found out.
Oh.
But this is like a glove compartment in front of the steering wheel. Anyway, we'll come and have
Like Sandra said, for your sunglasses or driving glasses.
Yeah.
Perfect, isn't it?
Right.
Saying this
Got
is,
a little vanity mirror.
This is small, but it's very deep, so it'll hold a lot.
Yeah.
Without having to go 3
No,
miles
no,
back
no.
to reach it.
That top piece lifts by the looks of it as well.
That's the airbag.
We're in the beast. I've just been for a drive. Sandra's had a drive, so it's a lot better inside than I think it sort of initially looked.
I was happy with it. You were the one maybe that weren't happy with it.
No, but I didn't. I thought it was just there's a lot of plastic. I see a plastic on the dash, but this is remarkable. This storage space here with your coins in it and everything. The dashboard, I can't really explain this. Where Sandra is, we'll swap places in a minute. I can see this dashboard. Sorry, it's flickering. It's like a 3D. It feels like it goes all the way back, which is a lot better than I thought. I thought it was going to be quite poxy. Radio's a basic radio. The aux
plug, if I put a CarPlay unit in here, is in a random place, and the cigarette lighter plugs in underneath here, which is a bit random. But everything else, yeah, it all seems okay. The little beast, isn't it? Drives all right.
Me and Mum are very excited. It's comfortable for Mum. It's a lot easier to get the wheels in and out, and we have passenger seats, which we didn't have before, with the wheels, which is great.
Not passenger seats. You have no passenger seats in the last car.
Not when I had the wheels in, no.
Oh, the wheels.
Yeah. Mum hates it being called a wheelchair, so we're doing the wheels.
The wheels.
It runs really smoothly. Yeah, really nice to drive. Yeah.
Aircon on it, electric mirrors, electric windows, boot space. We will show the back because the seats are quite unusual, because the rear seats actually move backwards and forwards, which is a little bit unusual, and we need to have an investigation into the thing. But no cubby holes. Yeah, show you a little cubby hole over there in that corner there. You can even give your mum a little cubby hole.
Trust Neil has been fiddling with buttons, managed to reset to kilometres per hour, and now we don't know how to switch it back. But apart from that,
I've gone Continental. You wanted you wanted to go in the Euro. You can have your bloody kilometres an hour.
A lot more. I didn't even have a proper glove locker in the other one.
Right. So on camera, Sandra, we've got you on camera. How clean and tidy are you going to keep this one?
Immaculate, dear. Don't look at me like that. I'm not working silly hours and working myself to the bone. I'll actually have time to keep it clean, dear. It's true.
You've got no idea what the other one was like. The sticky boiled sweets were just sticky and boiled. It's been one lady owner since new, and it's less than 30,000 miles. It's 29,000 something on the clock as well, so super low mileage. The engine bay is immaculate.
It's been serviced all the way through, so
yeah,
as long as we keep looking after it, it should do us proud, I think.
Yeah, I'll be well. Right, we'll go and have a little look in the back, and because as I say, anybody else who's ever thought about getting a Toyota Yaris, who's never seen them, may have looked at some things online, and they do look a bit bland, sensible, but I'm quite pleased with this. I think it's actually better in real life than what it looks on pictures.
The other thing, sorry, I was saying to Mum on the way back when I was dropping her off, but the Aygo is great. Well, the only thing was, because the engine was so tiny, it took forever to get the car warm. So it's nice having a warm car again as well.
So let's have a look in the back. Show a bit in the back, and then you can do lights on. Sandra can give a verdict from the driver's side. So yeah, so these rear seats. So it's got, again, I've not worked out whether this can be unassembled, but it's got this like permanent fixed centre seat belt, but on the here, I'll get Sandra to do it, as well as the there being a 60-40 split. Just pull it forward, Sandra, just show how this.
Which bit?
Is it the other one? No, put it back. Yeah, take the control near you. There's a second. Yeah, there you go.
Like that?
Yeah. So these pull forward. So just do that again so people can see.
So if you want the space in the boot, you pull it forward. If you want passenger space, push it back.
Yeah, which is quite unusual, and it does fold flat, doesn't it?
Do either or.
Yeah.
So the wheels will fit as it is in the back, which is great.
Mhm.
But if you ever wanted something longer in, you could put down one seat or both seats and have something longer in as well. So it's pretty versatile.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Full 60. Look at that. Look, just noted a little bit of chrome. So in the little beast with Sandra at the wheels, really weird. So the passenger side, you can't see the dashboard.
See what I mean now?
It points at the driver. So if you're sitting here as a passenger, it's super weird, isn't it?
It's so smooth, honestly.
No, and obviously you can set the speedometer to kilometres.
Just don't ever try and set it back again.
You can set the speedo to kilometres an hour or to miles per hour. On the Honda I've got, there's a button, and on this one you have to press the odd meter switch in when the car headlights are off and the engine's running. Anyway, I won't distract Sandra because we've got a roundabout to navigate.
Speed humps without fretting that I'm going to bottom my car on them as well.
It's still a very little car. So, very early days, Sandra. But are you enjoying the beast?
It's a huge step up in the world. In the car world for me and Mum.
I think, all being well, in a couple of months' time when we've done the move to Lincolnshire, we will never mention cars ever again, because all we've had is cars since flipping a year for a year.
Fingers crossed the logbook for this will arrive in the next few days, and then I'm kind of hoping not to see another new logbook for a very long time.
Okay, I'm just going to go up to a car park and turn around. Oh, we've got to watch the potholes where we are at the moment. They're notorious. Sorry, we've got a million product reviews, boxes. It's like John Lewis. There you are, Sandra. How was your dinner as well that I made for you?
Very nice, thank you.
What did I make you?
Egg sandwiches with the crust cut off.
Egg, mayo and cress, nonetheless.
Anyway, so one thing we noticed was the spare key for the new car.
Sorry, the mini beast.
The new car, the
mini beast.
if you say so.
The mini beast
wasn't actually opening or locking the doors, so we thought probably it's likely to be a battery issue. Anyway, there's a tiny little like glasses type screw point there, so I thought, well, it's worth a go. And it said in the instruction book you can change the battery, so just unscrewed it. Unfortunately, we had a spare battery the right size, so it works now.
No, for the Honda, my other car, we've had to order a spare battery for the spare fob on that, which is a CR1616. I've never even heard of.
But I've got it all open okay, got the old battery out. We just need to order a spare battery, and then we'll have a spare key for the Honda as well.
So now we're over the drama of it all. I want to explain why you got, because there was actually nothing wrong with the Noddy car, technically speaking, but explain to everybody why you've gone for what you've gone for.
Okay, so the one of the key integral reasons why we're doing this change of lifestyle and all those things we're trying to work towards. I see my mum's 90 now, so she's obviously not, well, it's different for different people. In her case, it's just not as mobile as, to be fair, probably even a year ago, if I'm honest. So needs a bit of mobility assistance when we're getting out and about. So as it was, the little Aygo, you've got quite a big lip to get into the boot. So I have to pull the seats down.
What are you doing with your hands? So you're like a Hong Kong Phooey.
The wheelchair's quite heavy, to be honest, because it's got a batteries motorised as well, so that when we've got, say, if we're in a park or garden where Mum can manoeuvre herself, she'll have the power on. So it's quite heavy, and if you lift it in, you've got to kind of twist it and upend it to get it in sideways. It's challenging, and also it is just about possible to get one person seated at the back when I do this, but it's very tight, as I'm sure Neil testify to.
So this is in the Noddy car?
In the Noddy car. This is all a bit of a contortionist, and then any shopping on top. It's doable, but it's really challenging, to be honest. So for the size of the car, it's amazing what it can do, but it is only an Aygo in the end of the day. Mm-hmm. So when we're looking for Neil's car, we spotted this. Well, actually, I could, as I say, I could have kept running my Aygo. There's nothing wrong with it. We'd have run for a few more years, I'm sure. It's always been looked after and serviced and everything. But we were still going to have these issues in terms of supporting Mum with her mobility issues. So the long chat with Mum, and a little bit. Anyway, we got there, so just discussed it and tried to explain why we wanted to make this change. And anyway, she finally got what I was talking about in the end. So so doing this like a bit of a partnership, really. So I've traded in mine. Obviously it'll benefit Mum as well, so we've done an arrangement on it. But the difference it's going to make, so it's, Mum's got a really bad back, so it was important the seats were comfy for Mum as well when she's out of the wheels. She's really comfy in it. We can have all the seats up and fit the wheels in the back, which is just an absolute game changer. So quite a few times I wanted to bring friends or companies to come, like say my daughter or a friend with to come with Mum as well, or Neil. And we don't have all those issues anymore. We can have even up to 3 passengers and the wheels and shopping, which is just a complete game changer. So it's just going to make getting out and about so much easier. And going forward, the whole plan is that we'll have a lot more time to take Mum out and about and do different things. So that is the plan. And it is, so far, we're both absolutely over the moon with it. Mum loves it. It's lovely to drive, dead smooth ride. Really, just really versatile now, and just opens up a lot more doors, I think, for getting out and about.
So Barbara has been part of the conversation and the journey on us getting the car as well. So we've included Barbara very much that she's happy with it, because obviously as and when we start our new Lincolnshire life, one of the things that we want to see happening is for Barbara to be, well, and Sandra obviously, to be out exploring the area. And if we have any friends, family coming to visit us, they can get into the mini beast. And if Sandra and I was to go shopping with her mum, it's going to be easier putting shopping bags in.
Oh, yeah, just so much quicker and less stressful.
No, and Sandra and her mum coming to bring me my dinner at the nurseries every day.
If you're lucky.
What am I going to get? Egg cress butties for the rest of the year. So yeah, it was the right thing. And to be fair, obviously any car, even brand new car, you're going to get problems. We hope we made the right decision. It's been one lady owner. It's absolutely immaculate. There's not even, on the passenger side, there's not even a scuff mark on the inside door or anything, which is really unusual.
But there's no feel of wear, not only in the interior, but there's no feel of wear like in the gear changing or the clutch or anything. Or like almost new somehow. It's just even though it's not a particularly new car, but the usages have been pretty low and it's been well looked after. So we're hopeful it'll do as well. Yeah.
But sometimes a low mileage car can have high clutch wear, because if it's been stop-start traffic, be mindful of that.
But it didn't feel like that.
We'll wait and see. Anyway, we are where we are. So we now own 3 cars.
For now, but hopefully for not too much longer.
Right, there you go. That was the goodbye Noddy, hello Mini Beast. You do like the Mini Beast, don't you?
I'm not sure where the Mini Beast is coming from. We'll have to explain that.
So it's like a Mini Beast, isn't it? It's like a big beast of a car, is it? We were talking about fat cars. We've got, I won't say who, we have somebody who lives very local to us, who has got a great big fat car, who manages to take up 3 car parking spaces with the way that the person parks, and it is so annoying on a lay-by that one car can take 3 parking spaces. Don't rant, Neil. Don't rant, Sandra.
Let it go.
Just
but
let
it's
it go.
just like
I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going.